Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? I'm your host Benny and welcome back to JXT channel, where we covered all the sneaker related content and bring it to your screen. If you're new to the channel, please feel free to smash that like, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell icon as well to get all the updates on the upcoming content. And if you love sneakers just like me, you're definitely in the right place. In today's video, we're going to talk about a pair of sneakers that I wanted to get my hands on since last year. I striked out 3 times and finally I got a pair in my possession and I wanted to talk about it. Let's take a look at the Nike Dunk High Vintage Black. So let's start with the box, and we have this white on red Nike box, just typical regular stuff. We have the white Nike logo all around the box and we have this red background. The box label said Women's Nike Dunk High, white, black, and coconut milk. Now let's get a closer look at the sneaker itself, and as we can see, the whole upper are covered in this leather material, but we have 2 different colors. The underlay of the shoe, we have all of this white leather on the toe box, quarter panels, and the ankle support. These white leather are really stiff, really similar to what we find in most of the Dunk that released in 2021. The quality of the leather is not that bad per se, so these are really hard to crease, which is a plus. However, it makes the shoe feel a little uncomfortable at times. On the overlay of the upper, we have the black leather, and these are actually incredible. It is really soft and plush. There's a lot of give when actually pressed in. The black leather are covered on the toe cap, the eye stay, and the wing slap that go all the way to the heel cup. Some of you might be wondering about the glossiness of the black leather, and these are nothing new. However, it is not common to see on a Nike shoe. One of the sneakers that I have in my possession that using the same kind of material is the Nike Air Jordan 1 High Gym Red, and these sharing the same material as these vintage black. So if you have that shoe in your possession, you will know how this black leather look. It is really glossy, but it is not a patent leather, and these feel so great and break in really nicely. As you can see that the black leather on the vintage black have the same glossiness as the gym red. And these 2 sharing the same material is a good thing, because after heavily worn that shoes, the gym red still hold up and look really nice. I can expect the same thing to happen with this vintage black Nike Dunk High. This vintage black Nike Dunk came with the nylon tongue and the nylon tongue tag. This is one of the distinct difference between Nike Dunk High Vintage Black and the Nike Dunk High black and white that came out last year. On this vintage black, we have this black on white Nike logo tongue tag instead of the red on white Nike logo tongue tag on the black and white that came out last year. The laces that came with the shoe is the polyester style, which I swapped out to the cotton laces because I really hate how the polyester laces feel. It feels really cheap, so I rather have the cotton laces on my shoe, and I also threw the Dubre that came with the Nike Air Force 1 SE. These fit nicely to these shoes and I really love how it looks. Moving on to the bottom of the shoe, and we have this rubber cup sole, which this time around Nike actually made it in cream color. The cream midsole that complemented by the cream laces make these shoes feel like they came from the 80s, and that is what Nike wanted us to feel when we open up these boxes and see the shoes. There are a few examples of the sneakers that Nike done in the past that actually use this effect to achieve that feeling. For example, the Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1, I'll put it up and compare to these dunks. And then the Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard 3.0 also using this effect to achieve the vintage look, but those 2 are intentionally made to look old, just like these shoes. What about comparing them to the sneakers that are actually old? What we have here is the Nike Dunk High Coco Snake. These shoes are 10 plus years old. And as we can see that the midsole of the sneaker is in cream color due to the natural oxidation. Comparing to the vintage black, and as we can see, the midsole shade is really close to each other. I really love the shade of cream they actually put in here. It actually make the shoe look 10 years old or maybe 20 years old. Kudos to you, Nike, you actually nailed it. And we also have the black outsole to wrap things up. Now with everything out of the way, let's show you guys how these sneakers look on feet. Alright guys, and that is everything you need to know about this Nike Dunk High Vintage Black. If you like what you see here today, please consider like and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell icon as well. We are trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So hey, join the squad, become our family, and join the journey to 1,000 subs. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace out guys.